against bitter rivals in NRG.
Track play set up here on Cat. With Som down bottom mid, yeah, the paranoia through, and it's completely countered. tuyz with 2.
saadhak in a position where he may be able to deal a little bit more damage as cauanzin is helping out as well. Numbers in favor of Loud, but they've been equalized at 2. ardiis with 41 HP has to dash away. And we're going to get a brief moment of reset.
The tricky part is they still, I mean, even though they'll clear sight here, there's a lot of room for ardiis to be in any of these pockets, so they have to go really slow. The problem for NRG is Som's on the, oh my goodness.
30 seconds
Position
left.
now given away.
Spike planted.
cauanzin just has a dart, no shock dart or anything like that. Only say that because you look at how low the health is for both members of NRG.
If ardiis did not spot cauanzin there, Som would be in a world of hurt, but now he has this knowledge that he can go into this 1v1.
The question is, does cauanzin expect it? ardiis looking for the swing.
Both known.
Som creeps forward. 9 HP is not going to be enough to stand up in that fight. And now ardiis, who'd been spotted from the beginning, cannot deal. They fill in. Also note, yeah, they've left less in a cheeky little spot on the outside of the alarm bot too.
Aspas has been known to pop up in that little spot right there. FiNESSE gets into a cross with Victor. This is really dangerous.
It feels like we've seen this before. Off the flash, FiNESSE on the swing, looking for the third. crashies delivers. He's trying to counter punch back though, and there's not much he can do there.
Flash already out.
Looking to be the first line of defense. aspas is taking a lot of damage. Look through those nanos. FiNESSE close by.
They're pausing so much with a minute left. They're just looking for picks right now before they start the next step.
And there's not a single thing being shown. NRG are so disciplined here. Again, it's FiNESSE and crashies who are backside between the spams that are coming through. They finally strike. ardiis netting a free one there. That flash is gorgeous. And they've been set up so well by Victor's utility for these last few rounds. Loud find themselves within striking distance, so 2 remain, and they do have the spike. They've cleared out backside, but they are weak. cauanzin's gonna have to make a massive play here. And instantly just dropped by Som.
Where he's aggro, but it's not in mid. This time it's in B main.
Also note, he hasn't done an op at all.
There's
Another
5
round
players
where he has
here.
Vandal. He's gonna get a little info off of the Hunter's Fury. crashies getting attacked, crashies getting the kill. Now Loud forced to reset and reconsider how they want to approach this round. They look for an opening and it's just into crashies crosshair again. I mean, Loud are getting decimated.
Last player
Can
standing.
tuyz flip the script in a 1v3? FiNESSE is weak. Spike's out of reach. The onus is on tuyz to make a play.
He honestly has to try to get up on the lane at some point. Som in a position where he can peek, and tuyz is onto it immediately.
Yeah, I think he heard him.
This double cross, this high-low in market and logs, it's almost unbeatable, but with the jiggle or 2.
Maybe. Oh, he got one. And I think they may be a little wise to that too, as you see FiNESSE's setup, everything is here. But he gets hit by the knife, and they're going to be able to exec onto the site just fine.
That smoke top mid kind of gave it away, and you can see actually only 3 players entered this A site. Didn't break the turret because it was suppressed, but KO ult in response from Victor. They're going to hit this, flood it fast.
They have FiNESSE's lockdown too, but again, countered by cauanzin's ult. He is playing off-site, so they can't really rely on that tool.
I think he got suppressed. He's running back into this now.
Try and make a play up here. You see the shock darts going through. Numbers heavily in favor of NRG. cauanzin and less. Can they hold the spike? Can they hold the line?
Nowhere to run!
There's his ult.
Assault used. Last collecting the first out. cauanzin gets another. They're going to hold this thing. It's a 2v4!
With 30 seconds.
Paranoia.
The spams, they're just fighting. Oh my god!
Som with the ace! The resistance keeps the distance!
Yeah, no ult here allowed. They're gonna get a free B site.
Oh, Victor's on the flank as well. So much attention was drawn towards FiNESSE, who had just showed himself, and that was the window for Victor to strike.
Well, now they have the Hunter's Fury for the post too. And Loud is constantly leaving 1 extra, 2 extra outside of the site.
crashies also has his dart, and Victor has 2 flashes. Look for them to try to set that up and conceal it with the flash.
Out.
Just waiting now. Start to see some of that spam go through.
You have to wait for a timing while that is getting reloaded, the Odin. Out of cauanzin. Trying to look for drone tag too. 4v5.
They're burning the clock on this one. There it is. It's going to get all the way down. aspas is dead. Som's going to get one too. cauanzin, one against the world in a sense.
Time.
Drops on one, and he's bought almost all the time he needs. The dink is good, but they should still have enough time. Yeah? No!
Remember, as soon as his smoke faded last time, crazy things happened. Loud wants to duel again, you see it. And they spam him. Finesse off of a jump peek. On a spammable angle, he gets punished.
Victor got tagged too.
Drone dash in. Loud have the sight.
Has the spike committed, now finally starting to work its way out. ardiis is on the opposite side of the map too. He's not gonna be able to join the play for a little while. While Loud have already gotten in. They've set up in their post-plant positions. They're starting to dump utility. They have the setup they're looking for. Les also in a position to be able to peek up. You see him just on the other side of the box while they try to funnel in from tree. And once again, they cannot.
Player standing.
This looks like it's going to be a flawless holdout from Loud. Or as close to it as you could possibly get. Loud get 5.
Sent 3 times. Home ground for Loud. The pistol run immediately again.
And it's all pace from NRG. The cauanzin shots able to hold him back for now.
A third.
Spamming through, they're lit up, and they're dropped.
First half, they only got 2 first kills. Now they've almost gotten every single one on this defensive side.
Yeah, and certainly, I mean, for recent memory, I may very well maybe all of them. saadhak taking a little bit of damage there. Getting peppered by the inferior weaponry. Oh, well, that was awkward. Unlucky timing there for saadhak as Victor cleans him up.
Aspas arrived.
30 seconds
Perched
left.
up in heaven. Oh, and he gets dropped by FiNESSE. crashies has a gun here. It's a 1v2, and he's healthy. I mean, you talk about needing a big swing round, something to turn the momentum. This would be it if crashies can pull it off. He's going to try to tuck away. He's got it down to 1. 4 HP! And crashies with the clutch!
Loud actually gave up on that mid control.
There's no smoke in market.
Well, remember, Psalm was getting pressured in mid.
He had dropped one down for defender spawn, but that was it. Either way, the spike down. And FiNESSE in a position to make a play again. He's been so consistent up until this point.
They've got to fight for control here.
3v3. ardiis spamming through with the stinger and Psalm in a
going for
position
the
that
res.
has to be cleared. The paranoia is good. It's going to buy some time, but how does tuyz land that shot? ardiis with the blades, not landing. Not landing at all. Loud punch.
2 pieces of key info there.
This aspas getting a little info too on the dash, which is very well done. Not just preserving his life, but getting information for his team.
Oh, what?
Tried getting cheeky with the try making a play. This looks like this may be another round for NRG.
how
Unless
much
Loud can
damage?
equalize.
They've done so much right now. There's a couple players who are peppered. That cauanzin might be able to spam with the Odin.
Or Victor may be able to spam onto less. That door may have kept him alive. 10 HP for ardiis. 17 HP for aspas. I mean, everyone's just hanging on for dear life. Clutching on to any bit of health that they could have as the spike continues to tick away. tuyz with a massive hold to get to third, potentially on the menu, but he looks the wrong way.
Didn't get the smoke off either.
And FiNESSE able to clean him up. A 2v2 quickly turns into a 1v2, and FiNESSE cannot deal.
Despite that Loud, I mean, they've been phenomenal. 4v5s. They've won so many of them.
Gonna have to do it again.
5 4v5s for Loud in this map so far. I mean, that's how they got those first half rounds. I think there's definitely the tools to do it right now. The fact that NRG haven't gotten into the site after that lockdown is crazy. tuyz. Oh, one more pulse and he's gone.
Yeah, he's dropped. Now 2 members down for the defensive side. cauanzin still has his ult, choosing not to use it to counter the lockdown that was invested by FiNESSE.
And this one's key. Very difficult for them to win the round, but they can do a lot of damage. Look at the money for NRG. It is in the bin.
Really is. ardiis, 2 free ones. I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that. The third around the wall. Dashing away, staying alive, tucking behind his cloud first.
Gun got jammed.
And that spam, I mean, how do you stay alive through that spam? Victor's here. They've showed up.
But also the flank could come really fast. You don't have any of that KJ util on this side of the map.
Most of it's towards B. For now, they delay. ardiis is down. That's the entry. That's the goal button. While tuyz crept his way up cat. Just 3 left for NRG now.
And it feels like that opportune time now. Lockdown, Hunter's Fury, everything able to be thrown into this.
Yeah, I mean, really leaning everything behind that blow to put him away.
Some just tried a crazy hero play. Paranoia TP up top.
Victor tried finding window off of that Hunter's Fury, and it's just instantly shut. Now crashies is at a huge 1v2, but a 1v5? No way. Loud take, map 1.
We've seen this battle so many times. And already saadhak is playing solo A, while the rest of his team goes walkabouts. This should be expected from NRG. Loud love to do this despite the map. It doesn't even matter.
They're walking about, you're right.
Dude, they've got control.
They've walked about so far that they're currently standing on the spike. And I don't know how NRG are going to equalize this.
There's one player left on this side of the map.
Yeah, they're going to take they're going to take some space on site, or at least attempt to, but they still haven't grabbed the prized possession. They still haven't grabbed what they're looking for. They still don't have the spike.
What is going on? I mean, they're just walking randomly, aimlessly around the map right now, hoping to find one gap.
Grenade!
Nades traded.
A need to find the space, and this round has gone horrendously sideways for NRG. Unless crashies can do something about it, but he doesn't seem to be interested in feeling that out at all.
And for crashies, there's no way you expect this flank this fast.
No, tuyz finding the timing, finding the opening, creeping his way forward.
He might actually wait now for aspas, who's reclearing sand.
Step by step, there it is. There's the swing and there's the kill. Imagine a moment of frustration for crashies, but NRG still with the shot here. Attempting to stabilize the round, but cauanzin continues to be the thorn in their side. And tuyz still healthy.
There's a barely missed molly for against Sam.
Oh, he still took some damage. They're gonna bonus him again. Can ardiis win this 1v2? They're so weak. No! But is there gonna be enough to dissuade? Given the utility, the flash, the wall, the nade. Yeah, he's gotta get out. Really nothing to punish right now either. A 5v5 retake on the site. Given the flanks. It's just so much to deal with. Now they're gonna have seekers, they have showstopper, they're gonna have to go forward with 2! And Victor's not able to get it off, the fuse is extinguished! And now the orbital strike! saadhak taking a little friendly fire there, but staying alive.
Ardiis on the flank.
Oh, but a 1v5? A 1v4 now, and saadhak's not even concerned with the kill. Just get the defuse, just take the round.
And the fact that there's no sentinel on the side of NRG.
Yeah, that there's no true trip. The trip has now become FiNESSE.
I mean, aspas has been on this flank like 3 rounds so far.
And he may have an opportunity to deal some more damage. ardiis and FiNESSE, tasked with holding the line. Aspas looking for one, up that close! And it's traded 1 for 1. crashies falling, ardiis is still in a position to make a play here.
They smoked cauanzin off right now.
He may try to res and then make a play, but spike is ticking away. Time is short. Loud now going forward, it's just a tap.
Oh, this.
There's the res. Sam holding him back, going into the smoke, getting the kill. NRG finally stopped the drought.
Ness up into position, and they do spot the trip.
Just at the right time, too. They clear it out, and this is just intended to draw attention and draw eyes. Look at where the spike is. Everything else from NRG is towards B.
30 seconds left.
It's just FiNESSE on a solo mission. But what can he really do? Meanwhile, they know the hit is on B now. Victor tried dashing his way forward off of Sam's utility. He's not able to find an opening, and they're going to flip the map. But there's nowhere for them to go. FiNESSE died A, too.
Ooh.
That's a huge opening, but aspas is still here. They still have a lot of numbers.
Left.
Can he delay? Can he deny? Yes, he can!
saadhak can now break this dog. The wall comes up, though, and caught in the middle of putting his trip. His TP down. That's easy kill on the tuyz who the stun targeted.
Really had no options, had nowhere to go. saadhak's pressured, FiNESSE in his lap, and the kill goes his way.
Spike planted.
This might be another round heading over in favor of NRG. They've got big numbers here. They have post plants set up. They've got what they're looking for. The wall, ardiis with the op. Spotting ahead, not taking it off yet.
ardiis has so many nice angles to play around the specific wall that he's putting down.
You have Sam up in showers, cleaning up cauanzin. less in a 1v3 with a flash in his face, with a wall in his face.
And they know where he is.
Yep, time not on his side, and a miserable area of the map.
To join and fight him again. He's denied him before.
Turns that flash. Remember, he did this in the previous round. Start to see some spam come through, and that setup is beautiful. The initial bait off the judge, and the swing from ardiis.
ardiis up to 4. First kills, 3 since he's picked up that op. He is dominating the server now.
FiNESSE has to make some work here. Oh, and he's not able to. He tried to reestablish control in showers, but NRG on site, equalize anyway. Damage shell with the judge, but not enough to get the kill. A 2v2 now. As the spike ticks and you see crashies re-exploring, trying to take some space in showers. Such an important area of the map to hold in these post plants. And he has filled the space. Waiting now for Loud to make a move, to be the aggressors. All attention on them, and I don't know where those bullets went. It's all in crashies now. Another 1v2, can he land it? Yes, he can!
This time you know they want it.
He's just up by himself. And he deals some damage, he drops FiNESSE. Now cauanzin tries getting a little bit more. The res online, Victor going forward with the ult and punishing the aggression. Parallel walls, now sectioning off B. And you're right, Aspas looking for it with an ult of his own.
What?
I don't know how that didn't get a kill. But it's Victor who's still standing. saadhak and tuyz.
Oh, the gun!
Trying to
The gun!
team up, and tuyz cannot. Betrayed by the barrel is tuyz. And now saadhak with his ult. A tour de force in the face of a 1v4, in the face of the crowd. In the face of the reckoning. Seemingly insurmountable odds. How the heck do you pull this one off? That's gonna help things, but it's a 4K for Victor.
You actually just saw tuyz use a smoke. They're re-clearing through it immediately. And
Oh my God!
he just knows. He heard the flash way back before. And he's so ready for it.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. Look at translations later. 5v3 here for Loud, and another pistol. It seems to go their way. This would be the 4th, if I'm not mistaken.
It's so crazy. He just buys a sheriff on this round. On the pistol round, of all things. And they're controlling it all, TPing across
30
2.
seconds left.
Loud will continue their immense streak here unless Sam pulls out some craziness of all the pistols here in this grand final so far.
That's just outrageous. And I really feel like it has been primary. Well, not only that, they seem to be making Pine their home too. With an opportunity to make America's their home in a massive way. There's Orbital Strike invested. FiNESSE is behind it. Oh, that Molly's gonna give his position away. He felt all the pressure. They knew where he was. He finds no value. Can crashies do anything? Patient on the trigger. Looking for a second, not able to deliver. And now 3's up. Spike not out. ardiis on the flank. Can he find the timing? Can he find the space? Waiting to see if they're going to rotate away while Sam's decapitated on site. Leaving Victor and ardiis to do this all on their own.
tuyz is just fake tap the orb.
Wait.
While ardiis is on the flank. I mean, come on. Doesn't get the kill though.
Damage still dealt. They're going to equalize this thing.
Really haven't seen any big clutches demanded of the Loud players so far this series. cauanzin now.
One enemy remaining.
This 1v2 would be
30
big.
seconds left.
It would require a 4K for him. 77 HP, ardiis on the swing. Manages to get across with
While he was way away and couldn't hear it. So many places. Usually in this situation, cauanzin can reposition anywhere, but ardiis now actually has that advantage with the new TP system.
Can they win this out again? Wall to buy some space. The tap from ardiis. cauanzin now swinging around, looking for the kill! And the Latvian delivers for it! But an opportunity to get another here off of that showstopper. Can Victor find value? You see the setup from NRG. It's just 2A. It's just FiNESSE. It's just Sam. And FiNESSE has fallen.
It's perfect. Clearing, knowing that is a judge position for sure with the low money.
And how prolific he is at it too.
Wow. I mean, they're peppering the util in the back of sight here.
And Victor has slipped the net. He's gotten in through showers, but saadhak had never given the space up, so he's going to be on this late flank.
There it is.
It's going to be a 1-for-1 off of the ult. Sam looking for it with Guardian, not able to deliver it. It's another clutch opportunity for NRG. For crashies, who's going to find the first. It's free. Can he find the second? In the face of the bullets. The flash over the top. The spam through. 49 HP. Still so much to do.
30 seconds left.
And they're all going to swing wide. A little bit of info attempting to be gathered while Les is in a brutal spot. Just one gun.
I love it. In the mid round here, especially with ardiis having that res. Just take a duel. They even out the situation instantly and still take down Les too.
saadhak has knifed his way through the wall. Has the position to make a play in showers. Meanwhile, the deep flash shot from crashies late in the round, confirming some suspicions.
Oh, he's got the op too. This could be a surgical blade.
Does he hold the scalpel, or is it going to be one out by the judge? Much less refined, much less precise, but much more successful.
Launching smoke.
Still tools though. saadhak now with that smoke on lamps has an angle to fight backside.
30 seconds
But the second
left.
slow coming out from ardiis as well. Just delays so long. Well, Scrim smokes last a long time, but
Yeah, they last forever.
they've given him backside now.
Backside's difficult to hold. saadhak finding one with the op. Repositioning down. They're going to fight. They're going to fight into U-Haul. In the face of the reckoning, they're going to go forward.
Oh!
saadhak almost catches one. But NRG find themselves at a 2v2. FiNESSE has the ult. And it may not matter at this point. He's going to show up to the play. Maybe find cover around that, but Sam gets three. Just when you think you have them on the ropes.
I've got your trail.
With the financial advantage, you have to deal with that. Victor's done. Sam feeling the pressure. They drop the pit. He's going for it. Aspas up top. Drops Sam. And he's going to continue to scale. He's pushing his way all the way up into spawn. FiNESSE looking for saadhak. Finds him. Spam through. He was so low.
Wouldn't be surprised to see tuyz try to reflank and go out into this pit, but instead he's actually holding on. That trip went down. Flash just spotted ardiis. Can he really make this work?
The Trailblazer finding him too. tuyz falls. ardiis continuing to push forward. And remember how far up aspas got. crashies, it's gotta be careful! And it's not careful enough! ardiis 1v3, 1v2 now! And he cannot deliver!
Satchel out.
Bonk.
But Les just pushing forward off of that. Meanwhile, crashies getting some info, the wall up. Sam gets the kill.
And that's why the high tide is up too. He just randomly spammed with a sheriff, of all things.
ardiis is gonna get a lot of pressure here on the other side of the wall. In hookah, does he scale forward? Is there the potential for help from teleporter?
Oh. I don't know if they know exactly which position that went towards. Here's the mollies in though. Flashing to protect him. He has a pocket.
They decide otherwise wisely.
They're gonna force their way in. Now that they spotted FiNESSE just has the sheriff. They're very happy to get in. cauanzin got all the way to elbow. I don't think they know.
He's not just in elbow, he's all the way up. He's pushing his way into spawn, and you're right. I don't think they're aware. They've been surrounded. They've been pinched. This smoke, the only thing that's keeping them back. FiNESSE falls, cauanzin on the flash, and then the wherewithal to turn around, but Victor beats him. 4v3 for NRG. Spike planted now. And the pit. Oh, a devastating prospect. Can NRG do this? They have the numbers. They have a judge for ardiis too. They have some positioning. All of Loud is tucked inside their pit. But now aspas re-exploring. Time is short. Just a couple moments now, they get two big ones. aspas in a 1v4 to try to clean it up himself, and NRG.
Sam has been challenging so frequently against this lurk. Les threw it though. He's in trouble.
Yes, he is. Meanwhile, Victor getting one with the up and stand! And Victor getting two more!
Remember, he still has that reckoning. Whenever NRG want to fall back into a retake, they can, but so far they want to take this challenge.
How bold does ardiis stay? There are 3 here. Oh, he's flashed. He can't see a dang thing, but Victor's still getting the opener with the op. Looking for the second. Tucking in the smoke and peeking right back into aspas.
What a play!
Unreal! 3v2 now, and they still have the reckoning. Now showing up. Victor has elbow control. Cauanzin and less. Forced to pull a miracle to keep them out of overtime. And it's now 2. It's now 1. Can Sam do it on his own? 1, but not able to get the second. Heavy the crown, but steady the vision for Loud. They put NRG on series point. Crap. And this could be a disaster.
He didn't throw it.
Smoke out. He's waiting for it now. There's the paranoia. The swing out. As both are just stunned. It's a stalemate at the beginning of the round. Dancing around the utility. Nobody can see a thing. Everyone flashed.
Spike down B.
And the spike is still not out. NRG have calmed things down for now.
Cauanzin wants to die there, so tuyz can take his position underneath. But he does let him out.
Spike drop.
He was hoping there that NRG continue to go forward, but with Victor lurking all the way through a drop, through a site, through into halls, all of a sudden, you're seeing them set up for a really nice post point, but they also have tuyz who got the information early. The rotate is here, and he's also on the flank.
They're turning back to him. Expecting the aggression. What?
Can he get on the rope? No, he doesn't even know what's on the other side, so he has to stay, actually. And somehow, some way, Lass has even gotten to a really nice position for himself, too.
That deep flash
30
went into
seconds
spawn,
left.
so you're right. Les has gone unchecked so far. Sam having to go exploratory. Regretting it now. Les cleans him up. The wall, the only thing keeping him up for now. 48 HP was not going to stand a 2v2 as the spike has been planted. crashies going forward right into the weak lap of saadhak.
And tuyz' turn to strike took so long.
Remember how good he's been in pistols. Another opportunity for him to deliver.
Cover going out.
First one not gonna land. This time it's crashies who finally gets NRG their first pistol of this to allow crashies to take some space.
It's so nice from saadhak to re-clear insta there.
So aggressive, so confident, and he gets a kill out of that.
B.
He's been so good at weathering aggression from NRG this series.
saadhak, what makes him such a strong IGL is despite IGLing taking out the brunt of it, he is always, always consistently able to frag out maybe some games here and there. He's not staying in the pack, but with the team that he has, it's unbelievable that he's even able to do that.
There's just so much firepower on there. Yeah, that
30
you
seconds
wonder,
left.
how is it that saadhak manages to do
These
what he
rounds are
does at times?
So confusing. I mean, tuyz is in,
One enemy
tuyz is in
remaining.
their spawn.
Spike
And
down.
so is Victor.
Attacker spawn.
They're just trading places, and we're seeing this a lot. I mean, 14
Yes.
seconds, there's obviously no chance here, but
It feels a lot like from NRG early in this round, all 5 of them close by. And we're set up for another clash. Aspas flashed, not able to get the peek behind the angle at first as the kills go traded, 1 for run. And you've got to see there's a huge flank coming in from the northern side. NRG are trapped. They have nowhere to go.
smoke the turret too.
The paranoia out from tuyz.
He's just locked down underpass right now. Victor's still going for this round, and actually it's huge. Because the players from the north side pinch, after they got the first kill, they fell off. They said, that's enough for us. saadhak's dead.
He is absolutely dead.
I mean, we've been seeing over and over teams go for plays into the lockdown before it disperses. That one definitely ill-advised. And it's not even towards this B site that the hit is going. NRG have worked loud here, completely outplayed them. They just got to follow up with the kills. And now the realization, it wasn't even this B site at all.
I mean, the fact that they've right-sized things given how the round started is outrageous in and of itself. But now they have to finish. Victor's not going to be able to apply any late pressure. Loud with the numbers advantage. And FiNESSE gone exploring. He has plenty of utility too. Can he find the right timing? Can Sam hold the line on his own?
To delay right now.
There it is. Buy some time. Find a window. And FiNESSE punishes. Now the fault line 2. A really good idea of where Les is.
One
Great
enemy
aftershock.
remaining.
Very well done. Can tuyz win the 1v2? A 1v1 now, flashed up, 5 HP. Trying to deal some damage, but for FiNESSE, you imagine it's a formality, and it is.
Up Spy Loud. And despite the economic flow of the game not going their way.
Here's another setup. They have 3 in halls. Meanwhile, NRG is trying to hold with 2.
That's
Victor the first to
unexpected.
fall. Crashies with the trade. That flash is nice, but he's got to get out of there.
Seekers popped.
And he's getting out. Neo ropes. Does that buy enough time? It does, just barely. Meanwhile, ardiis trying to re-aggress with the blades.
Blocking sight.
Crashies can't die on the rope. It's his spot. It's his signature.
Can ardiis find any more value with his ult? He's looking for it, and everyone's flashed. The stun not landing. Now they're gonna push him! And Som's the perfect trap! saadhak left into 1v3. Just a tap onto the spike now, and they wait patiently. They swing with utility.
Oh.
Did Les get hit? Les may have not gotten hit! And the nade buys some time. Les is able to pick up the weapon and get the kill on ardiis!
It's not just the nade there, Doug. There's a Viper Molly on top of it, too. The tools.
aspas not able to find any value with the ult, but Loud's judge delivers.
saadhak picks up a Phantom. Som has his ult again. It's FiNESSE and Som 2 VX in tandem.
Orbital strike used. Up in tower to buy some time to funnel him right into FiNESSE's lap. 2v2 now. tuyz has nothing but a sheriff. It's cauanzin who's got the greater weaponry. First shot's not landing. No shot! Loud, pull that off!
That's an eco. And there's nobody stunned.
Smoke's invested by some. And ardiis fills the space. Now lockdown used too, but NRG have taken everything they could possibly want at this point. Delayed just for the time being. And they've left Som here by himself. He gets spammed through the smoke. And now they have the pit they're gonna have to deal with.
Pit retake. Spike is planted in the corner. cauanzin finds the lurk on Victor, too.
This is gonna be so difficult to deal with. I don't know that they really have enough tools to deal with this pit other than spam. I mean, FiNESSE has an aftershock, but that's it.
Yo, Pro might be banned, but we're right back to it.
The spams through, cauanzin sticking it. Oh,
Got half, though.
3/4 of the way.
Next, it's up to saadhak.
It's just a tap in the face of the stun. They have to reposition, and Loud takes the fight 10, RG!
Excuse me? saadhak just spammed 2. 3 came in on sense. Then they pop. Then they strike. And now they have the tools for this real post plant. In the prior round, they only had 1 molly. They only had sheriffs.
They're gonna try to funnel out of heaven.
What?
So aggressive.
Can't believe he escaped.
ardiis spamming through. You see the op shots continuing to rattle off on the site. Remember, they still have Som's orbital strike. crashies caught. Trying to take a deep breath, inhale. And it's aspas who falls. Looking to hold the line a bit more as saadhak follows suit. Numbers NRG. They invest the orbital strike, but that should secure the round.
1 enemy remaining.
Just now, tuyz, with really nothing to do, save the op, live to fight another day.
Did get out.
That's just enough for Victor to take a step back. If he's not careful, he may get into some trouble here too. Les is close by. There it is. Another shot delivered. Another kill secured. And all of a sudden, the potential of another eco. They're so split up as well. I mean, it's just a spike by himself. Meanwhile, crashies is on the opposite side of the map.
1 enemy
This would be
remaining.
the second thrifty for Loud. It was just an op and pistols, and look at where they find themselves now.
Smoke's down.
30 seconds left.
The spam, some, surely a dead man walking at this point.
This time head to head.
Can he get the space? First kill is going to be in favor of ardiis, but the ult used. And it's just a threat now. The question is, how quickly do NRG fill? Take ropes to the northern side, and they reset.
Crazy part here is, with that overdrive used by aspas, they're not even really sure where the op is on the map. A lot of times you'll see these ults from the duelists come out to be used as weapons, and you pass the op to another side.
But he still has it. They've split. They invest the lockdown. FiNESSE is waiting on the other side, and aspas smoked off. Has to respect it.
My ult's ready.
No follow-up, no
Get out of my
funnel
way.
from NRG.
Saw saadhak get punished much the same way, looking for a kill way late. And there, the Neon can get to safety at least.
NRG confirming that there's no flank from the southern or northern side, and they can turn their attention all towards spawn. And here's where Sam is. ardiis getting one with the op. The wall concealing aspas.
Stuffed him with the barrel.
Peeks behind the wall and it's netted to kill his ardiis. Looking to take lives with the knives, and he does! You see what their intentions are.
They're just dry walking. This is actually crazy. Right out of the NRG strap book.
ardiis is taking so much damage already.
Somehow, NRG have walked into underpass at this point. They literally traded sides.
aspas might be behind him, and I don't think they're gonna know. aspas, there's the frenzy, finding the kill. And now they have to turn attention that way. That was close. Not able to deliver. aspas still causing problems in spawn. Like a pesky gnat that has to be dealt with.
They had to smoke him off. They had to spend one of Sam's last remaining smokes on him.
Remaining.
Well, this looks like another pistol. It's going to go in favor of Loud unless crashies can do it again. No, he cannot. Start to see some spam coming through as Sam's getting another. It's just aspas who's got a rifle now. Loud quietly choosing to reset. Making very little noise, giving away very little of their hand.
It's been so quiet these last 2 rounds, trying to find ways back into it. The double tower setup, though, is going to be, I mean, incredibly tough to get through. And it looks like they want to clear and peek. If they spot aspas, or if aspas even gets a kill here, all of a sudden this opens up wide.
That flash confirming.
Surprised not to see FiNESSE follow up with a flash of his own
Yeah.
in that situation.
Or even a swing for that matter, but either way.
They're getting up on the site here.
aspas is close. Oh, he still gets one? Still traded back though.
Planted.
Still healthy, and now NRG seem to be avoiding disaster, seem to be getting out of this one. Sam's gonna get on the defuse, he's gonna get it to half, 3/4 of the way, 80-90, done.
Instantly converting the anti-bonus on his counterpart of saadhak.
It's a split setup from Loud too. Just saadhak and Les who are on that opposite side of the map. Meanwhile, the spike and everyone else is towards B. And again, you hear the quiet, you feel the tension. Not just in the arena, but in the server. Teams historically so well matched up, bringing the best out of one another when the lights are at their brightest, and aspas continues to deliver. crashies on the aggressive swing. It's actually Victor who gets a kill, and aspas has to tuck tail and get out.
Really nice stun from FiNESSE there in spawn.
That's a spike.
crashies are controlling it now, but he's only got that stinger. Remember, so he can't really go for it. tuyz, this smoke is going to fade, and crashies is going to be sat inside.
Flashing outside of it. Getting knowledge of what may be there.
30
You've got
seconds
Victor
left.
to help too. crashies falls. And that's
Giving
gonna
it
give
up.
up the spike, yeah.
But Sam has his ult right now. 22 seconds, that's not a lot of time to plant.
Can Victor hold the line? It's just less on the other side of this smoke. They've picked up the spike, and you're right, time is short.
player
tuyz
standing.
trying to find an opening as he cannot.
Down, B.
Now with 10 seconds left,
Seconds left.
the clock will harmlessly expire as NRG not just hang on to the map, but take the lead back.
You were talking about it earlier, tit for tat now. Back and forth. And that's the first time you see aspas and the rest of his team get punished when they go for tree control. Normally aspas is diving across that side, but they just got wiped out by the aggression out of NRG.
I mean, they have plenty of money here. You see a Loud's bankroll, it's deep. And any sort of gun that they can take out of the hands of NRG.
One
magnified in the long run. And that's 2. Saadhak in a 1v2. 30 seconds left, plenty of time.
1v2 for the ace.
30 seconds
This would
left.
be unreal on
Has
this
a sixth
stage.
sense.
I mean, at best, you're no shot. Saadhak has gotten it this far. It's just a 1v1 now. And he still has time. The spam from Victor as he repositions now. 13 seconds left. Victor has a lot of utility here. But the swing out from Saadhak with the flash. Waiting. Crosshair trained! And the ace from Saadhak!
The no command. They just got it. It could cancel it entirely.
But do you use it this early?
Do you even need it this early?
But they invested anyway. They've taken care of ardiis, and now they trample their way forward, but it seems like NRG are going to try to flood into the site quickly. Sam's in a position to make a play. Tucked in the smoke, getting the spam onto the first, but it's traded back. And now NRG's final
remaining.
defenses fall. Another ace opportunity, this time for less. And it's aspas who gets the kill, but they've gone through hell off of the flash. They see Les, the Trailblazer.
They're pushing.
Grabbing him, but Les holds the line, or at least attempts to. Miss it through all that. tuyz has an op. They drop the Rolling Thunder. They try to catch him, but they're ahead of the play, and they're going to push into spawn. They've got the spike there, and they're still getting the kills that they need. NRG with the numbers advantage now, looking to make it worse, but no, it's equalized.
Saadhak doesn't know whether to go into A or just help out his teammate. cauanzin does make it out, though. Almost made it out with a kill. And it might all come down to FiNESSE's timing through halls right now.
It's perfect.
Spike down A.
That hesitance from Saadhak early on before leaving his
30 seconds
teammate
left.
might have just cost him this round.
And again, at a desperate need to respond, it very well may have cost them more than that. Unless cauanzin can pull off an outrageous 1v2.
Sure, but it's used an orbital strike, and it splits them up and cancels the hits.
They've been thrown asunder. Now crashies trying to hold the line. Sam gets 2. Such a chaotic opening to the round.
Right here.
And now Sam with an opportunity for more, but it traded back. crashies 7 bullets, 6 now, and that's
Enemy
enough.
remaining.
The calamity leaves the reality of the tragedy for Loud as they just got decimated. NRG big on numbers, looking to tie us up at 11.
Poison orb emitting.
Still room for Les to work. His magic, you've seen him moments in this rivalry, in grand finals. Pull out ridiculous clutches still.
This would be
Poison
outrageous.
off.
This would be historic. He's gotten 1. The spam's there. He knows where the other ones are. Dancing around the cover. 1v3 with 35 seconds left. He's got to take it slow. He's got to take it steady. He takes 1 down with him, but we're tied at 11. Patience from ardiis! And he strikes at just the right time.
ardiis has been unfortunately strayed away from the fight between him and aspas this game. But there you have it. Seekers pop too. That's something for them to fight for. That's also something for ardiis to protect him while the rest of his team joins him in this moment.
Spike planted.
They've dropped the lockdown too. Still managing to get the spike down. Is there's going to be
There's
enough
a
room?
gap?
Yeah, there is. I believe there are 2.
Welcome
They're all
to
huddled in
the
tower. First stop, missing, and now the pit, you're right. What do they have to counter? ardiis trying to find a free one through the pit, through the cover. No shorty landing yet. Spike ticking away, Saadhak falls as you see this fight continue. Sam pushing forward, it's only 1. It's only tuyz.
Player standing.
crashies again, has to be clutch. He's gotten it to half. Does he pull off? He does, but it's too late! Massive play from tuyz. That's enough for Loud to hold.
Poison orb
Concerned about this breach ult here from cauanzin. They're getting real close to front of halls.
That's the first one. 1 step closer, and there's the Rolling Thunder. Tagging up Sam,
What?
but he gets the kill anyway. They've gotten it back and forth. But remember, the guns that they have are not great. This is all that they have left. A Vandal and a Classic who's gonna get upgraded. 2v2 now.
Enemy remaining.
It's all on to Victor. Can he hold it back on his own? He gets That's one, but